Hi, this is Ross from TW White & Sons Mazda, and today I'm here to show you our 22 plate Mazda CX-30. So this vehicle is a one-owner vehicle with full Mazda service history. The exterior colour is machine grey, which is one of Mazda's more premium metallic colours. Has black leather upholstery. In terms of the engine, so it is a petrol engine, but there are two different petrol engines that Mazda do for this vehicle. They do the SKYACTIV G or the SKYACTIV X. The SKYACTIV X is a 2 litre 186 PS engine, so a bit more powerful. It also has more torque, and also you get a better fuel economy from it if you are doing sort of longer journeys. In terms of specification, this is the GT Sport specification, so one below the top spec, and I'll show you sort of all the specs that you do get on the vehicle. So we've got front parking sensors, we've got adaptive LED headlights, we have got 18-inch alloys. Do not worry about this alloy, it will be refurbished as part of our process, so it may already be done by the time you come and view the vehicle. You've got privacy glass. You do also benefit from the sunroof on the SKYACTIV X engines on the higher specs. Coming around to the rear, we've got rear parking sensors, and under here we have a reversing camera. We also have the power tailgate, so you can open it from the key, from the button inside, or from the pressure pad as you normally would. In terms of boot space, so you can see here it's really good sized boot. Not a huge lip, so it is nice and easy to get things up and out. You've got a 60-40 split on the rear seats if you need a bit more space. The parcel shelf comes out, and then if I lift this up, there's a bit more usable space, as well as the subwoofer for the BOSE sound system. In terms of vehicles, only just come in, so it's only had a very quick sort of wash and hoover. But even in its current condition, it is in really good condition. The only sort of thing I've noted is that near side front alloy. Other than that, bodywork is all looking really good. So in terms of the interior, let's start off at the back. As I mentioned, we've got black leather upholstery. In sort of photos and videos, this bit always looks really red. It's not, it's just inside the holes as these tiny bits of red, as you can see here. Just because people do always wonder, but it is black leather. We've got some vents down here and cup holders just in the middle there as well. In terms of leather, it's all in good condition. There's no sort of tears or anything like that. In terms of the GT Sport and the GT Sport tech spec, so any Mazda CX-30 that has leather will have the brown interior, so it has the brown armrest on your center console, up on the dash and on the door cards, and it's all leather. In terms of spec, we've got electric windows all round with your electric adjustment for your wing mirrors. They are auto folding and power folding. Reminder of the BOSE sound system, electric adjustment for the driver's seat, and you've also got memory settings for the seat just on there. Right, hopefully you can see this in the distance. This is your active driving display or heads-up display. So it will show you information like speed you're going at, traffic sign recognition. The wing mirrors highlight your blind spot monitoring, and it can also be shown here as well. Your cruise control can be on there. It's a really good feature. If you've not driven with it before, highly recommend giving it a go, and I'll show you later on in the settings where you can adjust that. Mileage, if it focuses, there we are, just over 43,000 miles. On your right stalk, auto wipers, left stalk, auto lights, and you might have caught a glimpse, we've also got the flappy paddles, so even though it is automatic, you can shift it manually if you wanted to do so. Right hand side of your steering wheel, speed limiter and radar cruise control. So if you set the vehicle to 70 on the cruise control, if the vehicle in front of you starts to slow down, this vehicle will automatically slow down for you. When that distance increases again, it goes back up to the speed that you've set it at. Left hand side of your steering wheel, volume, change track radio station, Bluetooth controls and voice commands. We've got nice big leather armrest, big enough for both you and your passenger to share. And then in here we've got storage and charging points. We've got electric parking brake with the auto hold feature. And then these controls are for your infotainment system up here. So it's not touchscreen at all, but it doesn't need to be. You just spin the rotary dial, push on the top to select, shortcut buttons, favorites and volume. We have a sport mode, and you can tell when there's not glare there, but you can see that through there. And then nice and easy, park, reverse, neutral, drive. M is if you want to shift manually from here or with the flappy paddles. If I pop it into reverse, you can see there you got the rear camera. It's always helpful when you can see the rear bumper, so you can be really precise with it. And then this image on the left here, for your front parking sensors, this would take up the whole screen. And not only do the sensors just beep, but these boxes highlight in red, so you also get a visual indication of how close you're getting. We've then got cup holders hidden away here, a bit more storage there. We also have storage in the door pockets and of course a glove box. And then we've got dual climate control. So you could have one side hotter than the other if you wanted to do so, or just sync it up with the driver. Other than that, your circulation of your air, how much air comes out, where it comes out, AC, front windscreen, heated wing mirrors and rear windscreen. And if I turn those off, just down here, heated seats. So both front seats are heated and they are 3-stage heating system. And hidden away under here, heated steering wheel as well. So even though it's not a top spec vehicle, it has still got a lot of technology on it. Now, moving on to your infotainment system. So this is your home screen. Information is if you want to look at how the vehicle's performing in a bit more detail. Entertainment is for all your audio purposes. Oops, let me go back. So you got FM, AM, DAB, Bluetooth, and then if you have a USB device plugged in, you can select that. Communication, so not only can you connect your phone via Bluetooth for your audio, but obviously you can do it to make and receive phone calls all hands-free. Navigation, so this is Mazda's built-in navigation system. You can of course use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and then use Google Maps or Waze, but if you don't have access to those, or if you're not wanting to use those, then you are still covered with this system. And then we've got the vehicle settings, so in-vehicle display and active driving display. That's the bit I showed you earlier on in the windscreen. You can see here you can change the height, the brightness, all the information that it displays. Sound settings, as I've referenced a few times, we've got the BOSE sound system in this vehicle, so I highly recommend customizing that. Safety settings, vehicle has got a lot of safety features and you can go into here and you can customize those. So if you want to turn them on or off or make them less or more reactive or change the sort of warning that you get from the vehicle, then you do so through there. And then just in general vehicle settings, just allowing you a little bit of customization to get the car set up perfectly for yourself. Last little bit, so we have got the sunroof. So the visor part is manual, and then just in the middle here, push it up if you just want to tilt it, or pull it all the way back if you want to have it completely open like so. So just close that there. But yeah, that is everything. Let me get outside the car and finish up out here. So there we have it. There is our Mazda CX-30, one owner, full Mazda service history, GT Sport, SKYACTIV X, automatic in machine grey. In terms of this vehicle, we offer finance on this vehicle, both PCP and HP. Get it focused, there we go. We also offer 1 year warranty on this vehicle, so it'd be 1 year Mazda warranty. You also get 1 year roadside assistance and 1 year courtesy car. We take all vehicles in part exchange, so even if it's not a Mazda and even if it's not something that we would retail here ourselves, still let us know the details and we'll give you a very competitive price for that vehicle. And we can also deliver, so if you're not local to us, still get in contact and we can discuss that further. But if you have any other questions about this vehicle, or if you'd like to make an appointment to come and view and test drive it, please do give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much.